MTD CNC, bringing you the latest engineering news, reviews, events and special offers via video media.
I've travelled to the West Midlands today and I'm here at ALN400G Limited. I've come to meet with Mark Winfield, who's the Managing Director and owner of this company. And in the last 13 years he's invested hundreds of thousands of pounds, in fact millions of pounds, in Sodick's EDM solutions. So Mark, a really great business you've got here and a lot of Sodick machines. What's the story behind Sodick?
Well, many years ago I started on a Fanuc machine up Wire Road back in 1988, but I moved to a company in the early 90s and they had a Bridgeport machine, which was when Sodick was trying to get into the UK. They bought the Bridgeport. Bridgeport had the franchise for these machines, but from then I moved to another company and they had a Sodick A280, which was their entry-level machine. I then set up my own business in 2002 and I went with Sodick, and from 2002 till now I own 25 Sodick machines.
You've got 25 machines here, and that's a mixture of wire, sinking,
EDM hole drilling and high-speed machining.
And to have 25 machines does obviously show that you've got a commitment to Sodick, but that comes from the fact that the machines give you the best in performance or reliability.
Reliability, performance, surface finish is second to none. They're so easy to use, and it's, as I say to people, look at what we do on the machines that we're doing them on, and it tells you how good the machines are.
And your business, 2002, so that's just 13 years you've been trading.
Yes.
And to have a company this size, it's flourishing.
Yes, it is, and that's down to reliability of the machine, and also the backup service from Sodick. Without that backup service, the machines are nothing. You need a good backup service, and that's what we get offered.
So you attribute part of your success to the machines that you've got within your company?
Yes, very much so. It's without the machines, we're nothing. It's the reliability of these machines that make it happen for us.
And what about your business? Who do you do work for?
We do work, it's a saying I always use, we do from jewellery tooling to stuff that goes to Mars, a wide spectrum, from press tools, mould tools, extrusion tools, aerospace components.
Your location is great here, very central in the UK. Would you say as a subcontract engineer you can pretty much compete with anyone?
Yes, anyone in the country and the world maybe. And we have got customers, Germany, America, Italy, Spain.
And then on a final point on the Sodick machines, Ed, I noticed we're going to go and have a look in a minute at one of your newest machines. But do you go through an upgrading process? If you've got 25 machines, do you kind of like every year buy another one, or every year buy another two and replace two?
Yes, we do. We tend not to replace them because I've still got machines from when we first started. Because the quality of the machines, you maintain the machines and you get look after them, and they'll look after you because it's all about maintenance on them, and they're just such good machines. And
I mean, a big thing about EDM is accuracy, isn't it, and surface finish. And you've mentioned two of those points already.
Yeah, we wire parts now that we get no recast layer on parts, and it's the customer didn't believe us when we submitted the report, but once he'd done his own lab test on it, he said we've never had this before, and that's down to the ability of the machine.
So this is your latest purchase, this is the AG100. Why did you go for this machine?
It's physical size, it's as the company's grown, the size of the workpiece are growing as well. Not only do we do very, very tiny stuff from doing hypodermic needles, but we're being asked to do larger and larger components, and with the machining capacity that we have as well, we needed a bigger machine.
So this gives you, what does this give you, a metre, or is that?
This gives us just over 2 metres by 1.25 metres, I think it is. Right. So it's a huge area that you can get jobs in. But whereas before we kept on turning it away, or we took risks on our other sparkers. Yeah. We needed to buy a bigger machine, and with the Sodick range of machines that they do, because this particular machine, you can, because it comes in 2 parts, you can actually buy bigger tanks for this machine, and that was very interesting for us, because if I now want to buy a bigger tank and bigger workpieces, I don't have to replace the machine. I just buy a new tank.
So it gives you more flexibility.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
And this is a great example of a component that you're doing on here. It demonstrates the capacity.
It's a rather large rotor.
Yeah.
It just fits in the machine, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it's fantastic, really, because we've had the machine installed 3 weeks. That come in 2 days after we had the machine.
And what's it actually doing on the rotor?
Well, actually, it's a simple job, really. We're actually opening up the slots on the rotor. So
but you couldn't do it without the capacity, though, could you?
Now we've got this machine, it gives us greater opportunity to take on larger workpieces and service a different sector to the market that we've never serviced before.
So essentially helping your business grow?
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
So this isn't the only building you've got here, you've got another facility with machines.
Yeah, we recently took on a unit that's twice the size of this facility. It's 30,000 square foot, basically to extend our capacity in what we do, because we started as an EDM company, and then because of the downturn in manufacturing and companies closing, there's always going to be a need for manufacturing, and we just seen a niche in the market to keep supplying the people that needed it.
And to go from nothing to all this in 13 years, what's the secret to the success?
It's about support from your suppliers, and also wanting to be the best. Wanting to be the best at what you do, and having the best machinery that you can have around you for the type of business that you're involved with.
And on that note, do you believe that you are the best in this area or in the UK to support?
I would go as far as say we're one of the best, but there are many companies out there with very good individuals who work within those companies. So it's about working with all those individuals as well.
For more videos, products and news, go to mtdcnc.com or follow MTD Online on Twitter.